Today's video from Sharper, we're taking a look at basic use and operation of the XEA 203, 206 and 20S registers. In this video I'm using the 203, but the process is the same across the range. So the first thing to be aware of is the keys that are provided with the machine. So you need the metal keys. I'll take them out actually. These are the mode keys. They turn to different mode positions on the register. You get OP keys, which are for the operators, and then you get an MA key for the manager. You pop the key in. You need to be in the register mode for standard sales transactions, and you also need to have loaded a till roll. You may need to log in. If you ever get a message come up that says not assigned, that means there's no cashier signed into the register. So all you do is press clear to get rid of that error message. Press one of the cashier buttons, number 1 for example, and then press this button here, CLK hash, and that'll sign you in as operator 1. You may never need to log in again because the till will keep you logged in, it won't automatically kick you out. You can log off, so if you don't want to leave the operator signed in, maybe when you're walking away from the till, you simply double tap the CLK hash button and it logs you out, which means that no one can use the till until they sign in again. So sign in by pressing clear to get rid of the error, one of the cashier numbers, and then the CLK hash button. Now on this machine you've got a couple of important banks of buttons. You've got the number buttons here, so these are where you type in the amount of money for the item or the transaction. So for $9.99 you just type in 3 nines. On most cash registers, including the 203, you never press the decimal point, as the till will input this automatically for you once you assign that money or that value to a sales department or category. So on this machine you have 16 department buttons, and most of them, if you've had the machine programmed, will still be set to be open department. So if the machine's unprogrammed, they'll just come up and say department 1. If you're looking to program the machine, I've got plenty of other videos showing you how to set things up like PLUs and departments. But either way, you simply type in the price and then assign it to the department. The only way that the operation will be a bit different is if you've got departments that are pre-programmed with a preset price, and then in that case you would literally just press the department button and it would come up with the description and price on the display. The other types of items that you can sell through the till would be PLUs. So if you've had PLUs set up on the machine, you can hit the PLU number or type in the PLU number and then press this button here, which is PLU sub. So PLU stands for price lookup, and PLUs are normally individual products with descriptions and prices that belong to a category or a department. But for basic setup you may not have PLUs, you may just have the departments. Once you've entered all the items in the sale, then you've got a subtotal button here. Depending on which version of the machine you've got, it might be marked up slightly differently, but it's always here. It subtotals the sale, so it shows on the operator and customer display the total value of the sale. You then, if they're paying by cash, you type in the money tendered here. Again, you don't press the decimal point, and you cash off by pressing the big green TLNS button, which stands for total no sale. The change is displayed on screen, on both screens, and that's why we typed in the money, to kind of try and limit the amount of confusion there can be or disputes over money tendered and change handed over. The receipt printing will depend on how you've got the machine set up. So I've got this machine in receipt mode, but without the receipt automatically on, but I have got the copy receipt function enabled. So I can press the receipt button here and that issues a copy receipt. If that doesn't work for you, I've got another video showing you how to set that function up. If you want the receipt on with every sale, then providing you've got receipt mode set rather than journal printing, all you need to do is to turn the key one move to the left to the XZ mode, and then press the RCPT button here, and it will toggle between receipt off and receipt on. You need to turn the key back to reg, and then once you've done that, your net sales transaction, the receipt will just automatically print out. So on this sale, if they're paid by a different method of payment, we can look at some of the other tender buttons you've got on the register. So in addition to TLNS, you have CR1, CR2, CH1 and CH2. You can use any of these for your credit card payments, but the key thing is to make sure that you always use the same one. So I'm going to use CR1, Credit 1. The reason why the method of payment is important is really for your end of day reconciliation, so you'll have a total for each type of tender button. So the most basic operation would be to use this button for your cash and this button for any credit card payments. Then when you Z your credit card machine, the credit card total should match the Credit 1 or CR1 total on the register. Performing your end of day reports is really straightforward. You simply turn the key round to the X1Z1 position and then press the decimal point followed by the TLNS button, and that'll print out your end of day reports. They'll split your sales down by department, so that is all these buttons here, but then it will also split the payments down by method of payment, so you've got your different totals depending on how the customer paid. Okay, hope that video has been helpful. It's just a brief introduction to how to use the 203. We've got plenty more videos showing you how to set the machine up. Some of those videos will be appearing on screen now, so you're welcome to check those out. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit sharphelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.